Alright. Okay. Just turning on some music. There we are. And we're gonna continue the sketch, actually. That's what I thought about. Just getting in. I was actually thinking about making this a little bit more of a illustration or something like that. So like maybe placing like a, making like a shadow, making like a spotlight, shooting at her. You know what I'm saying? Hi Muto, got over here, how are you? How's going? How are you, sweetie? I'm actually a bit tired today, once again. I'm good, how are you? Glad to hear it. I'm doing good, just a little bit tired, that's that. I've got some Mountain Dew. That hits the spot. So new Hololive was Hololive. Hollow Knight has been released not long ago. Actually, I think yesterday, because I think it was on 4th, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing is, like surprisingly, they didn't went for like typical AAA price, like $70, as a lot of people were actually speculating. And a lot of people actually got really surprised when they've announced that it's actually going to be $20 instead of 70. That being said, I do think that this is actually a good step, basically. So yeah, I do think that this is actually a good step. Alright, yeah. There are a couple things that yeah. I'm scared actually about a couple things because I'm going to use the leather kind of texture. I want to use some textures. That's the goal. I want to sit down and use some textures. I want to figure out how things are going to work. I've been doing some rallies paintings today, so that's that. And yeah. I'm going to actually try to pull off an all-nighter today. I'm going to watch some movies with my mom. We're going to continue watching Wednesday. And yeah, we will see actually where's that going to go. We will see where's that going to go. I really want to say that I'm quite shocked about that. So yeah, well, shocked about how the series is actually, unraveling, so to say. And I want to watch it with my mom because I really want to get with her on the end of it, because I'm already seeing people spoilering, so I don't want to have it. I love you too, sweetie. I love you too. And yeah, I have to say that the thing is that I have is like, I don't really care for spoilers, but I really want to watch with her because, I still want to have some interest in watching it. When I've seen the spoilers, it's like, okay, I don't mind, but I can, like, I'm just kind of losing like the thing that I can sit down and just watch it and spend 100% attention on it. Otherwise it's just, like 30% attention or something like that. And if I know what's happening, I'm just spending a lot of time on my phone, and I don't want my mom to feel like I'm not interested in the movie, so And yeah, I don't want to invite all of you to join with me today. Go on. Beep. Hi Zega, got to be here. How are you hoping his game? And yeah, I think we're almost done with this illustration actually. We just need some coloring and some textures and we should be Gucci. See, how do you like this artwork? How do you like this artwork? Because I have a feeling like it's actually better than some of my character arts. The character definitely doesn't look like my typical character arts. It's more lively, there's more, you know, movement in the actual thing. Got to hear. And yeah, like I really want to have a lot of movement in my artworks. I don't know what's going on, but my thing is spasming again. The wheel is not really working as it's supposed to. And yeah, that's the that's the general idea, and why I actually like it. I feel like I really need to step up my game with some more interesting poses, like actually put some action into my artworks. Well, at least the character arts, because of course illustrations are going to have some action in my comic book, but I've noticed that I'm drawing a lot of like very static characters, but those are more of a designs actually, the characters I've made for my well, for Gilded Shards project. and yeah, we are just slowly moving through everything and we'll see where that's going to take us. So tomorrow I'm going to stream with Kai. Actually, well, we're not sure. There are some things we kinda need to set up. So we might actually need to postpone the stream for Sunday. Actually. But, you know, we still want to stream this, you know, this week. And, well, mostly because, you know, tomorrow I think we would spend time on setting up, like, you know, well, there are going to be a couple things that will need some changes, some reworks and stuff. You know, in like a setup, etc. So yeah. I am hoping that whenever we are going to stream, you will be happy to see. So, we're going to continue. We're slowly moving. It's, you know, it's important to kind of like fixate yourself, you know, on at least moving a little bit. Like, I don't really have much attention. I just have the I'm kind of like autopiloting right now. I know it might not necessarily be the best thing to do, but actually I find it a bit easier for me to color this way because I'm not overthinking what I'm coloring. And it's still just coloring. I just need to throw in colors to match my design and that's it. So instead of like overthinking the colors, I'm just going in with colors that are fitting well. And basically I'm just kind of trying to figure out how it's all going around with the colors I'm giving, right? So like now we have like some whites, some blacks, right? There are going to be probably some reds. etc. Or oranges, actually. I'm feeling orange today. I feel like orange might actually be a really cool accent for this design, because like, of course, we are going with the rule 60, 30, 10. It's a character design rule, well, generally design rule, for those who are just going in for, you know, just designing, like logo design, like UI, UX design, etc. Like, this rule is across all of the design. It talks about like the best. It's like a golden ratio of colors. So, the bro. Oh my. So yeah, the thing is that slowly going in with the design, it's good to roll Orange Man speak funny. Oh my. So basically what I'm kind of trying to go for is like a mix of oranges, grays, blacks and whites, but you can actually pick up black and orange like one color, kind of like a intensity of it. Bro, someone's calling me. My boss is calling me, give me a sec. Okay, bro, I need to like do some work stuff because the driver can't register. Bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm going to take this. Dark gray and vivid orange is good together, yeah. I'm sorry, folks, that work is once again getting on my life. And I can't log in on the fucking account. What? Bro. What the fuck? I hate this. I absolutely fucking hate this, man. I think I know what's wrong. Why? The email is wrong. Of course it's wrong. I need this email. Man, I hate it. Wait, I'm going to mute it because I don't want you to hear weird stuff. Hmm. I'm literally mad. Hmm. Man. Man, this. Yeah. Hi, Target. Got a here. How are you hopping? How's going? Hi, Amy. Got a here. How are you hopping? How's going? Motherfucker. Okay, wait. I know now what thing he has to go. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be this. Dude, what the fuck? This is 2.2 main story is genuinely peak. I haven't logged on to that game for a while. Bro, that is crazy. Is literally what the dude's supposed to have. Hmm. Because yeah, that's the... No, not that one. Yeah, no, this is it. Man. So that gacha game storylines are often better than AAA story-based game storylines? Yes, it is. It's absolutely funny. Um... Bruh. Nike had one of the best stories I played. Mm-hmm. Bruh. Mm. You know what? I feel that to actually like drop everything and say fuck this and not do the work, but I can't because the driver is not going to load. And this is the worst fucking thing. I literally want to scream right now from anger. At this point, I don't even know because the driver is like, you know, Like, this is the problem. Like, some of the people are so fucking stupid that they can't even understand the basic concept of using the numbers properly. You know what I'm saying? There's a method for this, how to stop it and how to make your life easier, but you have to make some mutation first and become harder to replace. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Something's wrong. I don't understand what's up. Man, I hate it. I fucking hate it. And my boss literally. Okay, wait. Can I zoom on this fucking thing? I hate this. I absolutely fucking hate this. If you need to talk about him here. The thing is that you know what? It's not even that. It's like the problem I have with the um and I love you too. I'm literally fuming right now. I really hate it. I absolutely hate it. And once again, I'm streaming and I can't do whatever I want because of the motherfucking work. I'm literally going to. Okay. Literally, I'm going to just start turning off the freaking phone. Yeah. I hate this. I really fucking hate this. That's why I want to drop this job. That's why I want to drop this job. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm really sorry. I love you too, Muto. I love you so much. Oh, right, music is off. Yeah, sorry. Thank you so much for reminding me. Okay. Mm. Okay, so I'm going with like black hair color, but I want to make it dyed at the end, you know? To be fair, you can really easily manipulate how things are going to be shaded. All you need to do is like color everything in grayscale, like white grayscale, right? Like very bright one. And then you can really simply create a gradient map. So basically, whenever you have a gradient map, it's going to base the shade off of the tone. So basically, you can determine with the tones of your grayscale what colors it's supposed to have. So you can actually segregate the things into twain, and you're going to have the thing in, you know, in like two things. And yeah, easy. Blep. Blep. I'm wondering if I want to make this jeans or whatnot. Yep. Hi. Hello, Amy. Hi, hi. Okay. I'm wondering what colors do you want? Okay. I'm wondering what colors do you want for the hat actually. Okay. Man. I've got knocked out of the mood. For realsies. Like, I've got knocked out of the mood. Yeah. Okay. Hi Pomu, good to be here. How are you? Hope how's going? I think this is the first night around, so hope you will find a comfy corner here. How are you? Hi. So, sate. I'm wondering if I want to make this like a jeans hat or a leather hat, because it's actually going, like, jeans is still going to be as thick, more or less, while drawing. It's going to be a difference in shading and texturing, but I'm wondering if I want to make it jeans like blue or I want to keep it black. Good drawing, thank you. Say, do you also draw? What's your favorite thing that you draw? Do you like food? God damn it. Come on! I need to know! And yeah, so I think I'm going to go with black hat. Like 60% of the design is going to be black. %, I want to be white, and I'm thinking actually about making the shoes white too. Yep. Alrighty. And yeah, I want orange portion here, like that. And orange eyes. Okay. So we have spray paint. I'm thinking about like red spray paint and maybe red fingernails. Zega. Oh. Me? Hi. Oh my. So tomorrow, well, here's the thing. Tomorrow we've planned a stream with Kaikel. I'm going to check because I'm not sure if we are going to be available. The thing is that I might be a bit busy. Kai also needs to a moment to set up. The plan is to sit down and, you know, stream for a little bit. Then, and here's where the problem actually starts. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, because actually my mom wants to take me for groceries. So the groceries are usually happening on, you know, the best time to get on groceries is in the morning, because there are fresh items and just generally the stores are much fuller. What app do you use to draw? It's Clip Studio Paint 4.0 EX. I can write it for you. It's called Clip Studio Paint EX 4.0. I recommend going with Pro version at the start. Pro version is slightly restricted. You can always upgrade to it later on. The app is paid. Like you can either make a subscription for it or you can just buy it, right? But you won't be able to update the app further because you are the app is done and they are just releasing new features, and if you want those features you just have to kind of pay for an update, buying a new version, but it's way cheaper than buying an entire new program, right? You get a sale for it. It's like a promotion for you. But yeah, it's I think perpetual licenses are way better this way instead of subscriptions, because here's the thing, I can skip versions, right? Or just upgrade the thing to a version. Subscription is going to always come out much more expensive because you pay monthly, and now when it's going to be the next version you don't know. So you genuinely just pay monthly, and in the end you might end up like paying for one version much more than it is actually worth it in perpetual license. That's why I'm actually like, if someone is interested into getting Clip Studio Paint, I'm always, you know, saying to try out the free trial, because you get like what, 24 days or something like that for the full version. And then getting the perpetual license is your way to go. Unfortunately for mobile devices, Clip Studio Paint only uses the subscription model. I've tried to get Clip Studio Paint for my iPad, but unfortunately it wasn't really the thing, and yeah. Let's get this, and I'm thinking red fingernails is like red nail polish is going to work well, or orange. Actually, I'm thinking orange now too. What art styles do you not like too much? Oh, that's actually a good question. Art styles I don't like too much. So definitely I don't like acrylic pouring. It's not like an art style, but like a thing. I definitely don't like that. But when it comes to typical art styles, I don't like typical cartoons. Definitely. Like typical cartoon artwork, I find it like way too stylized for my taste. I like a lot of anime styles, I like a lot of Samuel Picasso drew weird dogs. Yeah, yeah, Cubism is also not my thing. Cubism is also not my style. I really like, well, I have like, I have two faces. Yeah, so I have like artworks that are looking more or less like this, so like going for quite realism, you know, for quite realistic works. And then I also have a, you know, art style like this, right? It's like to like, it's kind of diversified. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I can make something either, you know, either more realistic or less realistic, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out how I can mix and match realism with anime, and how I can make like a slider for the styles, you know? I'm actually following a lot this one specific artist. He's called Rino Tuna. He has very specific art style that I really like. There are a couple aspects that I'm doing differently than him, but it's literally the art style I was going for. So I'm kind of like learning based off of his solutions. Like, for example, he is using a he's using textures, right? So like, for example, this is going to have its own texture, and so on and so on and so on. The thing is that it's very difficult to find a texture, you know? It's very difficult to find a texture. Like, for example, this is the texture I want to put on top of the thing, right? Of her leather jacket. So if I overlay it on top of her leather jacket, right? Keeping like this, let's make it like that, right? Because it's important to also adjust the things. And I'm going to hit, and I'm going to make it overlay. You can see that it still has like gray tint. So I kind of have to figure out how I can, well, actually, there is a way to do this. I just need to play a little with some brightness and contrast and saturation. So if I go with saturation, you can see that it's already like that, and I'm going to boost up the luminosity a little bit. Right? We don't want to go above it, but like 25% more. I'm keeping like this. And now if I copy and paste it and throw it here, what? Hey, you. Alright. Copy, paste. And now I'll go here and make it the texture and overlay it. Right? It's going to become the texture of the same color, right? That's kind of how it goes for texturing. And then of course I would have to dive in, take my eraser, and you could see based on here that it's actually going to stay this way. Isn't it problem that the upper right corner is much more illuminated? No. But yeah, you can also kind of figure out how to go for these, but you can see that the texture is there, right? So again, because you can see that now with the gray tone, it's like literally the same color. It lost the illumination because I've kind of diversified it. Do you know about Danganronpa? Yep. I've seen a thing or two of theirs. And yeah, this is literally, you know, how it goes, right? And you can see that it's just one big overlay that looks like this. Also, it's good to erase everything that doesn't really match the overlay. It's really important to do that, because if you don't, it's just going to mess up later on with your background. So it's really important to do this. Yep. I need to go. Bye. Bye bye, Pomu. Hope to see you later in the next streams. So yeah, I'm just going to do a lot of work with this. A lot of texturing and stuff. I already see an easier way. Oh, how come? I mean, I can make repetitive pattern based on the texture, right? Or turn this, you know, texture now into a brush and make it an overlay brush, right? Captain Timo, one beauty. You can won't select the background and things you don't want to overlay, and you have all the parts you want to delete and don't. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I just did it. Yeah, I know. If this is what you're talking about, then yeah, this is way easier way than what I've done. And I would use it, but you know, it was just a fast one. I'm using that too much. Nah, it's okay. I'm using it too. It's just easier way. It's faster way, most importantly. Figure out that in Krita those selects can be softened and there is surrounding option, and if I select the lines and add +3 - 4 offset back at it, then do the reverse, it makes my shaky drawn lines nice and baby smooth. E. That's nice. Can also adjust outline thickness. That is actually a very useful method then. Any trouble again with the game? Oh? How come? Oh fuck, I've lost the game. I lost. Have so many things compiled and don't know which content to cut and which ones to keep for the MVP. I mean, figure out what's the personality of the character and make it fit. Like, MVPs I think should be the ones where the character is turning out the, you know, with maximum of the efforts. So if you have, like, you know, along with the personality of the character. So for example, if your character is like, you know, usually it's like, you know, oh, my character, the main character is lawful evil, and or like, well, just lawful, right? The character doesn't really have personality I immediately see. I let the player play out the personality they want. Yes, but you can give the, like, a basic personality, and that's what the MVP is, right? Like what you anticipate the character to be. And what other people are going to do is like their thing. That's like the very typical for games with such open world and decision making. Like there is like that one set of behaviors that the authors think the actual character they've made, the actual OC, would act, and you just go with it, you know? And if the players would figure it out, then they are going to have the thing. That's okay, but I told you there are roguelike choices and I have no cut. I have to cut those. I see. Yeah. The problem is not with the dialogues. Oh, I see. In fact, I am lacking content there. Oh, I see. Huh, I see. Okay. So slowly going in. The problem is that every choosable thing have its own thematic and progression. I see. I see. And cutting back on the choices means it's cutting back on the whole thing. Yeah. But need to do a vertical slice and lead on an... That might be actually interesting thing to work on for a while. Or should I start all the threads and make it unfinishable with an under construction message? Oh my. Bro, I still remember actually, with, I don't know why, I've just reminded myself about this. For some reason, like I don't know, I don't even understand why. So basically, for my German classes, right? Like, because we were like learning two languages, not only English. So the German class had this thing where we had to make like a menu for restaurants. My friend went in and made all the dishes names in French, and my teacher was like, "What's this?" And like, dishes names. Why is it this isn't in German? Because it's a fancy restaurant. I've never seen such a concern. A what? A fancy restaurant? Because it's like, you know, all the names of the dishes were in French, and like, you know, there was like dessert or chocolat or something like that. I don't know. I don't really understand French. Probably I've just made someone suffer by listening to my poor excuse for a French. Oh, fancy restaurant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Had to process what you said, bruh. Because you say like fans and not fence. Fence, fancy. Yeah, fancy. Fancy? Fancy? I think that's... These are two of the pronunciations. My brain refused to decode. Windows XP error noise. The task failed successfully. Cancel, cancel. Like that one guy that posted like a, hey yo, just finished my my lunch break and I'm being called to HR. I think I'm finally being fired. Literally 5 minutes later, they gave me a promotion. Task failed successfully. Hmm. Okay. And yeah. No, I don't think actually I'm taking it right. Something is wrong about the shading. Hmm. Okay. Let me just check if I'm actually doing it right. I need a reference photo. Okay, I've messed up everything. Oh boy. Besides this element, that's like good. That's good. Ah, gee, the beauty of drawing. Okay. Ah, gee. Well, it's always good to learn something new, right? Hmm. Actually, I've seen a SpongeBob SquarePants theory that actually the meat in Krabby Patties is actually crab meat. And that Mr. Krabs is literally selling his own family for the profit. Because, like, you know, why there are no other crabs, right? Hmm. Nah, still something's wrong. I really can't today. Like that one thing that you know that one happening literally destroyed everything for me. Hi Green, glad to be here. How are you? Hope everything's going. You remember me? What did you imagine me in your mind? The voices, how? Bro, you're literally a nickname? What do you mean, oh, you remember me? Like, I know your brain. You can imagine me as a person. It's a bit difficult to do that. You know? How many streams you need to finish this arc? I mean, usually I would be done in 2 streams, but today I've had some stuff happening and I kind of got knocked out of my normal working way. Good progress, Evie. So yeah. There we go. Now this is a freaking leather. I hate leather jackets. Very stiff, very difficult to model. Do you play any games? Yeah, actually we have a gaming channel separately, and every now and then I do like to play a game. I really like RPGs, although recently I haven't really had much time for myself and to play any game besides the stream, so that's actually good. At least I've got those streams, you know. And actually recently it's very difficult to find a good game, you know. It's really difficult to find anything, really. So for example, for right now we are playing Yakuza 0 on the gaming channel. And I really enjoy playing, well, survival games. Don't play online games. I'm playing every now and then some Zone Zero. I haven't really logged on there for a really long while, but I think I might come back. I've spent my healthy time in Dungeon Fighter Online. But generally I've been playing, from online games recently, I've been playing only gacha games. Like Wuthering Waves, Zone Zero, as I've mentioned. Right? Like this kind of thing. You watch animes too? Yep. I do. A very specific sentence came to my mind. Very popular one in meme world, but yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I do watch anime too. I am currently in the process of watching Link Click. I have my anime list, by the way, so I'm planning on watching a lot, but it's literally, you know, it's for me. There's problem with time. Like I can't really sit down and focus on an anime because I'm bombarded constantly with things. And you work out? Nope. Well, I used to do a lot of push-ups. But recently I don't have time for it. Like calisthenics? Yep. I see. Yeah. Oh, how old are you? When are you planning to get married? Well, the second one is a bit personal, so I don't feel like responding to it, but I'm 25. And I've been drawing ever since I was 6, so yes, I'm drawing for 19 years now. And I'm counting time ever since I started drawing full, you know, full, you know, full characters, right? Like realistic characters. With, you? I heard married. it was a question like, when are you going to get married? Well, as your girlfriend. Yeah. How to draw background. Like, oh, I said it. No, it's okay, Green. It's okay. You just need practice. It's about experience. My ears pricked up. I see. The good old GF sonar. I didn't imagine Mutokati ears perking up. You're like a nonchalant guy with random laughs. Ever screamed on stream? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I did. Early. Why? Because my work hates me and I'm being forced to work outside of my working hours without overtime being paid for me. So I'm just mad because I'm losing time and I can... In the beginning of the stream, yeah, kind of. Not, it wasn't like a scream, it was just like an annoyance talk. But I did scream because of work, because of like similar reason. Like imagine I'm being... It was like on Monday actually, where I was genuinely mad and I was like, you know, I felt an elevated tone of my voice. Bye bye, Karian. Bye bye. Did you say hi? I don't think you've said hi. The weekend E. I'm really hoping for a good weekend. Is busy for you? No, not really. I'm just going to have a lot of pleasurable moments. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I should learn how to be passionate about something from you. I always try lots of things and speedrun to master all of them. Don't. Here's the thing, I've beat my tongue. Imagine that your skills are like glasses of water, right? Like you have, I don't know, 3 glasses of water, like 3 different things you want to master. And you have only one like jug of water, and you can only feel them unequal. But it doesn't mean that any of them are going to be on the full level, right? What you want to do is like mastering one thing, like focus on it, finish it, you know? You know, I'm very passionate about art, but it's very difficult too, you know? There are elements that are really making my passion, that are really placing my passion on the trial. And, you know, at times there are like very difficult routes, right? So, you know, if you want to draw. If you want to, you know, and just do it, right? Spend most of your time on it. If you want to really learn it. If you want to, in the meantime, like make games or something like that, do it too. But keep in mind that you can't expect all to master all of the skills at the same time. You need to focus on something. Yeah. You got good humor. Why don't you make shorts related to art? I mean, nobody is kind of interested in watch live streams nowadays, and it bring a long art live stream. Yeah. You know, the thing is, because I'm doing it for myself. Without this, I wouldn't really be finishing as many artworks as I am nowadays. Thanks to streaming, I'm capable to actually focus on that, and streaming is my only runaway from my everyday life. I'm happy that I can stream, I'm happy that I can sit down and have conversations with all of you. Like, sure, there are, like, I know the tactics, right? I know how I would want to grow the channel. As a matter of fact, in about a month, I've actually grew out a side DeviantArt account that is going to be, that will stay unnamed, and I've grew it out to like horrendous amounts of likes, of just entire existence. Like I know how, and to be fair, it's literally the same tactic that you would want to use on YouTube. Like, you know what people want to see now, per new perspective about life and lore. Yeah, just, you know, it's not like I'm joining the, you know, rats run for you know, for being popular YouTuber, right? Like, sure, I wish I could do this, and I wish I could focus my entire life on it right now, you know, sustain myself off of it and stuff, because then but it's only because then I could just focus my entire life on art and art only. That's literally the only reason why I think becoming popular on YouTube or generally on streaming might be actually really good for me, because I'm drawing, I'm the art guy, you know, and becoming you know, profitable on YouTube or in any other like social media kind of way would be the only key for me to like just sit down and draw whatever I want and sustain myself off of that. I want to be a free bird. I don't want to be caged, you know? But the problem is that I can't do that. So I just, you know, agreed with my, you know, with my life, and I'm just streaming for fun. You can see that I'm using the same, you know, thumbnails. Do you think I would use the same thumbnails if I would care at least a little bit about YouTube? No, because it's not going to support you. You want to use different, you know, eye-catching, you know, different eye-catching live streams. Not only live streams, like generally like eye-catching thumbnails, right? For everything. Not only shorts, videos, live streams. Like, it's very popular, It's very important to just pull in people. I don't do that. I don't care. I just want to have fun. You see, there's a live stream guy, almost like you. He's from India, but all he does is live stream and talks, and he makes his living making jokes and talking about life, helping people like therapists. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, if someone walks in, he gets lots of super chats, people asking questions, and he's like helping. Here's the thing, my channel is not big enough for super chats. A lot of people were like asking, oh, how I can send it. You need to be on a certain level to get your super chats unlocked, otherwise you can do that. Besides that, if someone walks in and asks me a question, I'm eager to help. If you would ask me how you can, I don't know, draw, I don't know, skin, or how are the specific style of shading is working, or how to, what are the good trainings for the line stability is, I can give you those. I can genuinely give you those. Like right here, right now, you know? I also wanted to make videos. I wanted to make something called DAA, Davis's Art Academy, which would be just a series of tutorials generally to learn how to draw. The issue is that, you know, I just had to drop the idea because of my life. I mean, you need to spark the fire first, somehow go viral with a trend or meme or a clip, then you can focus on art. And no, it's not like that. No. Here's the thing. If you are going to go viral because of something, what are they going to connect you to? To that particular thing that you went viral for. If I'm going to sit down and make a meme, and I'm going to go viral because of that, people are going to expect me to be a meme guy. So that's that. That's the idea. Fair point. Yeah. Like, and again, like, I like the slow growth I have. I really like the slow growth I have. I don't want to have people coming in like quickly because it's not good. People are going to come in, attack others. It's just going to be a massive mess. I want to have control over who's coming in. If there's going to be someone who's going to be to reach the correct audience, you need to do something really creative about it. No. To do it quickly, yeah, but quantity doesn't mean quality. Like, right now we have a lot of really good people, like Zega, Muto, well, actually, I can say that about every single viewer that we have. Like, the thing is that I have really viewer base that really cares about me, asks how was my day, looks around what I can do, gives me tips, right? Like, sure, I want to do this, but the thing is that if I'm going to go viral over time, it's just going to ruin what I have, because I will lose touch with those people, and that's something I don't care about. Like, I don't want a lot of viewers, but haters doesn't mean you're losing, you know? What your focus is. No, like, a lot of people are going to just come in and, for example, just sit down, ask, let's say, stupid questions, or walk in, attack others, or brag about something, or self-advertise. It's a lot of work to maintain a really huge community that wasn't really, you know, picked up and directed over time with slow growth. I have a slow growth. It's not like I'm stagnating my channel. I'm gonna make you more mature. You mean? More mature, like? Yeah, like you learn from it. No. Here's the thing, I know what I have to do to grow channel really rapidly. But I'm not doing this on a purpose, because I know what does it bring. Like, you need to make people interested in you. Dream never shown his face. You know? He never showed his face. He analyzed the market, he brought in new type of content, he was the pioneer at what he was doing, and that was it. He grew overnight, literally. What happened to him? Exactly. In about a year or a year and a half, everything fell down. The problem is that if you are not controlling what you are doing, if you are not controlling who's coming to your content or who you are cooperating with, right? is genuinely going to put you at risk, and it's going to take away the joy. Do you think why so many YouTubers nowadays are leaving YouTube, or people don't want to stream, don't want to make content on YouTube, and they are switching to streaming only? It's because of that feel of burnout. It's that feeling that they are sitting down and they can't really do what they want anymore, because they always have to run after views. They always have to put out the same type of thing. YouTube is killing channels if they are going to try to at least get out of the borders of what they've got known for. Like, I'm drawing. Do you think if I would start streaming games on this channel, do you think I would actually have more growth? No. YouTube would literally kill my channel. How do you feel if a popular streamer raids you? I mean, I would feel thankful. It's not like I don't want this, right? Like, here's the thing. It's very complicated. Like, sure, if someone's going to raid me and I'm going to gain 500 subscribers from it, cool, like, sure. This happens, I've got noticed because of what I was doing, and people subscribe to me because of that, right? It's like a, you know, it's like a circle, it's always the same thing. I do what I want to do. I'm not locking myself in what I've been doing. And of course, I see the state of YouTube too. It's not like you're going to just sit down and like stream and that's it. No, YouTube is going to come and kill your channel for no goddamn reason. Then you are going to be revived, and you can see that in statistics. YouTube is going to walk in, take those viewers from you, start hiding your channel also without really giving you any notice. And the thing is that actually, nowadays, if you really want to be noticed really quickly, first of all, don't swear on your content. I do because it's my freedom of speech, right? And I'm an adult. I do like swearing every now and then because I'm a goddamn adult. But, you know, of course it's okay to limit this. But it doesn't matter how much I'm going to limit this, as long as I'm, you know, swearing on my streams more than, let's say, 3 or 5 times as they were mentioning. Is available nowadays. Now, it's like, you know, YouTube is very complicated, and sure you can try to do that, but is this going, like, for example, your tactic is going to be good for you? Maybe you are going to go viral, but you don't know how it's going to go. Also, someone can clip your stream and edit them a bit and upload it with credits. It sounds right? It'll help you grow and reach correct audience. Yeah. Those people are called clippers. If I'm going to, for example, sit down and like make a joke during the stream, right? And someone's going to clip it and it's going with and throw it on YouTube with credits. Most likely this person is going to be a clipper, and I'm just going to be glad that they did it. And yeah, I'm going to accept that. Like, a lot of streamers are like, oh, it's so bad, I don't want clippers to do the thing, but they are literally doing their bidding. They're literally bringing in new people. You have no idea how many streamers I've learned actually exist because of clippers. And people were getting really mad because of that. Because, oh, this is stealing my content. No, it's not. It's just a clip, bro. Like, chill out. Also, the sheer fact that YouTube is so competitive, it's just making me, you know, it's just making me sick. Like, come on, this platform was made for people to share their hobbies. Just, I don't know, you like playing games, play games, right? But also, like, you know, they're going to try undermine one another, they're going to make dramas, they're going to, like, forcefully do something. It's just about chilling. That's why I'm creating the community I have. They need fame, Yes, but you know why they need fame? Because they're lacking ideas what they can do. They're lacking ideas what they can do. Like, I can do whatever I want. Pokemon as humans? Sure. Illustrations for Pokemon cards? Sure. Nintendo game fan arts? Sure. I don't have to limit myself. It's a fan art. I'm not copywriting fan arts. Well, there's a special license for fan arts, but that's, you know, complicated. But yeah, it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm saying the characters are mine or anything like this. Because it's like shared license, because you know, put out an artwork of a character that doesn't belong to you. So it's like a shared license at that point. But the thing is that, you know, genuinely, they are lacking ideas, they are feeling restricted, and this is the only thing they feel they can do. And not only that, you sit down, make a content, and some random person is going to walk up to your content, or on your you know, email or on other social media, and they are going to say like, hey, you've stole my content, stop. That's literally that, you know. What's your favorite color? White, black, and red. Also, I'm sorry for that YouTube rant. Hope it was enjoyable at least. That's easy to assume. Man. Mine is green. Got to hear. I see, I see. Green is really cool too. Fifth color actually describes a person character. Does it? What do my favorite colors describe me as? I like, yeah, I'm not so talkative. I love peace and calm nature. I'm not really talkative. I'm just talking on streams, not to make them dead or anything like that, but quite often I'm just not talking on streams too, as much. Only when there's like a topic or something, and for me it's difficult to find topics to talk. I'm not really outgoing. You gotta be somehow dominant than others socially. No, no. I'm like very... How to say this? I'm a very closed person. a lot of things that I'm doing, well, how to say this? Whenever I'm saying how much I'm doing off of, like, you know, in my private life, a lot of people are getting like, whoa, when you're like, you know, when you're resting and stuff. So you changed, your childhood was different. Nope. My childhood was even worse. I started talking more when I was in technical college. When I was a kid, I've had like 2 friends, and mostly I was just sitting in a corner and drawing. Streaming really helped me to open up a little bit, but I'm not really, you know, as talkative as normal people. Bunny, I love you. I love you too, sweetie. I love you too. Yeah, I'm a good try sleeping. Hope you finish the art soon. Probably on the next stream, to be fair. Probably on the next one. Yeah, that's cool. I really like having textures. Okay, I am. I have to say, I'm really glad I have all of, you know, being done with the, you know, conversation about like my about my YouTube thing. But yeah, the leather is looking like leather. That's cool. Why leather has to be so difficult to color? Okay, whatever, what gives. Alright, and I think I'm saving it like that. Yeah. I need everything to be kind of black and white. Yeah. You got this. So, folks. Thanks Muto, Zaga and Karian for being active in chat on Twitch. Thanks Ayami, Target, Poma and Green for being active in the chat on YouTube. And as always, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and